Time to start the show. Off the top rope, 4-figure leg lock. Ric Flair with the chest chop. Haters wonder why I never tap out. A young king like DeMarcus. Undertaker with a coffin. Choke slam so often. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, the boy keep flossing. Man, the boy keep talking. I'm with David. I'm the same.
Wrestling with things, and
I got something to say.
Wrestling with things,
and I got something to say.
We are talking about someone who is not being used very properly. Some say he should retire. Some say there's still hope. Carmelo Anthony, guys. I'm gonna cut right to it. Eleno, do you see Carmelo Anthony being on another team this season?
That's funny.
Never thought we would ask that question.
That's what I'm saying. That's right? Funny, bro. But
this early.
You know I love Melo. But honestly, I really don't see him. I don't see where he can help another team. Like, I don't see him helping another team out. Honestly, like nowadays, the pace is fast gun. Like, you gotta move and like keep the pace going to catch up. Or at least every team is trying to do that to keep up with the Warriors. Yeah. So that's what every team's trying to build around, and he can't he can't catch up. He can't run up and down the floor like anybody else. He can't even run up and down the floor like half the big men that really like. Probably not even better than Clint Capella as far as running up and down the floor. Like he can't do it. Like defensively, he's a big liability. Like he was a liability prior, but he was young and athletic, so he can kind of make up for it. Like on offense,
and he was a decent.
And he was it was decent
because he was big,
and he was stronger and athletic. Right now, he's just strong, and it's like he can't play any defense. He can't keep up with anyone. Pick and roll, he gets abused. It's I don't see him helping any team. Like the best thing he can do is score, and he can't even do that great right now. He's not even he can't even do that great right now. And that's my guy too, and I love him.
I know you're telling the truth right now, but man, it hurts a little bit inside.
And the reason why I kind of low key don't want him to get picked up is because I love him so much that I don't want him to keep looking bad, so people can keep talking about him. Like,
because it's almost like he's giving ammo to haters. Because he's not in his prime. The league already doesn't like him like that, generally, like reputation-wise.
I was hoping it was going to work with the Rockets,
but to be honest, it could. But that's beside the point. I mean, for me, it's a battle between my heart and my head. My heart tells me, my head tells me, yes, Carmelo Anthony could still go to a team within the right role off the bench at this point in his career and could give you buckets. I think no matter what era of basketball we're in, buckets still are valuable, and he is still a shot creator. But hold up, that's my mind. That's the logical part of me that's saying, yeah, he can. But I'm not gonna lie. My heart's telling me no, it's not going to happen, and I do say, and I think everything we're saying is true. It sounds complex and weird. Everything you said is true. Like he's older now, so he's a bigger liability. He wasn't an elite defender to begin with, and then combined with the fact, I think it is true. Buckets still are valuable, but the thing is, he already has a sour taste. A lot of coaches and front office executives already don't like Melo. Analytics don't like Melo. Those are two things that matter a lot in this league now. And as you said, run and gun and pace and play, like you got to run up and down the court. And if you're not fast, you got to want to sprint down and get back. He's not that type of player. So, and I still like him, and I still know he can bring offense to a team. But I think combined with the players and the declining opinion of Carmelo overall, it's going to work against him. I think it's going to work against him, unfortunately.
Definitely. There's two other reasons why it won't work out for him, because like you said, they already painted a bad picture. And
it's too deep.
Like everybody says he's a team killer. In
every show, every day.
He doesn't want to take lesser roles. He still wants to be the star.
And like the team's dropping him, like it makes it look worse.
And I think we should be fair to Melo here. On one thing before, not to cut you off, because you definitely should go because it's your turn. But they keep saying he's ruining the teams because he thinks he's still a star. To be fair to Melo, I don't think he thinks that. I think he knows he's not in his prime.
I think he knows that too.
I think they make that part of
the thing.
I don't think he thinks I'm still an elite player.
He's always had this negative thing over him. He's kind of like a bigger guy guy that's like Iverson. Like,
Right.
It seems like everything he's doing, they're still trying to make a big issue out of it. Like he was on OKC, he said, "I'm not coming off the bench." They crucified him over it. He came off the bench on Rockets. They're still crucifying him over it. Like he's actually trying. Like the guy's actually.
And he scored 20 plus points pretty efficiently in 4 games out of the 10.
But here's the other reason why.
I'm just saying that's factual.
He actually did do
He
that.
scored 20 plus off the bench.
He'll give you flashback nights.
4 out of 10 games, that's 40% of your games.
But here's the main reason why I don't think he's gonna get a team, because he doesn't seem to me like a guy like Vince Carter who would just go play anywhere and not care.
Yeah.
He wants to play in an actual situation that can get him somewhere.
He kind of wants to be a beggar and a chooser.
Yeah. He's not gonna like go anywhere like into a non-playoff team and just waste his talent. So I think by the end of the season he probably might call it quits. I don't see anybody like.
I don't think he'll call it.
With all that,
I think
no.
he'll
With
call
all
it.
that being said, let me.
Because no big time organization wants him, and he's not gonna go to a Hawks or a Cleveland.
That segues perfectly into this.
He's trying to go to somewhere where he can win.
With that being said, let's name a few not necessarily Warrior beating championship teams, but let's name a few solid teams where he might have a shot. Keyword might. We all have our opinions. Sixers.
They won't get.
You don't think that might be
They
successful?
won't bring him.
Even though they're
I'm saying
desperately
if they-
needing a shooter, bro,
They won't bring him.
they won't bring him.
They won't bring him.
They won't bring him.
San Antonio.
Pop won't bring him. You crazy?
You don't think so?
I don't think Pop.
Loves operating in the mid-range more than most coaches.
You don't like egos.
Melo's a great. Yeah, good.
He don't like egos.
But like I said, I don't think Melo's on his ego stuff right now. I think he's humbled.
I don't think so.
You don't think
I think
so?
he only did that for. I honestly,
You think he still thinks
bro,
he's a
I honestly
superstar?
think.
I think he knows.
I don't think he thinks he's a superstar, but I don't think he thinks he's a bench player either. I think he's a starter. He thinks he's a. I think he thinks he's a
sixth
starter
man right now.
I think he thinks he's a starter, and the only reason he took that role was because one of his best friends and his close friends were telling him, "Yo, you should do it for the team." And he was like, "You know what? I'll try it and see what happens." But I bet you he was like, "If they see me doing good, I should be starting." And then after a while, they're like, "Yo, you're probably not." And then I'm pretty sure the meeting went like, "You're probably not gonna get you're gonna get lower minutes." He's like, "Yo, cut me. I don't want to play anymore." Like, you know how Melo's ego is like.
Nah, I don't think he did
Nah,
that.
I don't think
I
so.
really think he.
I think they
tried.
blindsided
There's a
him.
reason why they were trying to get they were giving him less minutes. He probably went there.
And then they lied and said it was illness that he missed that first game and that they weren't gonna blame it on him, and then he never came back. They did this to him though.
They came to a disagreement on his role and how many minutes he should be playing, and he didn't want to play those low minutes.
Hold on, let's keep going.
Let's be fair.
Let's keep going.
At least he's a better. He does more on that end than guys like Ennis.
Yeah.
That's
On what end? Defense?
Offense.
On the
Still.
Buckets end.
Yeah,
Rockets
of
about
course.
buckets, right?
Those guys are anemic on buckets.
I thought the Rockets
Yeah,
were
the
about
Rockets,
buckets.
dog. The Rockets were last year were about buckets, but they were also about defense. They were like top 5 in defense last year. So they were trying to keep that same mentality. Melo wasn't adding to it. They're not a great defensive team now, but Melo wasn't adding it.
You don't think he could work on the Miami Heat? That room was always linked to him.
No, man.
Wade just. They're all right. They're like a playoff bubble team.
Maybe that could
The
work.
Pistons,
Honestly.
they need a small forward.
Maybe that could work.
That could
But
score.
here's the thing. I don't think.
I think those are his options that might work
But I
if
don't-
they throw him a
The only
ball.
thing is, I don't think Melo wants to go to a team right now that's not gonna contend to winning.
Which is why I said 76ers and Spurs first.
Yeah.
I think those are the most successful options
And
as far as winning.
And I don't think those guys will bring them. That's why I think by the end of the season that he'll call.
Like
it
I said,
quits.
my heart's saying no, but it's not a 0% chance.
Still,
People get hurt. Teams get desperate. You never know. I really seriously think with the way Brandon Ingram has been playing up to this point, he could go to the Lakers and play better than what Brandon Ingram's doing offensively.
Absolutely.
Offensively.
But that Lakers.
You can't give him that?
Nah, yeah.
Brandon Ingram's underachieving for everything we thought he could
yeah, but he's
fulfill.
still averaging like 16.
But that Lakers.
I'm talking about.
Let me tell you why.
Melo could go to the Lakers and average 15 on a good 43%.
That won't work.
Ingram's shooting like what, 39?
But the minute they go on a bad stretch, what are they gonna say? It's because Melo's here.
Yeah. But they're gonna do that on any team he's on, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know when it comes to LeBron teams, it's amplified way more.
Do you not think he could fulfill the number 2 role better than Brandon Ingram's supposed to? Kuzma's obviously the number 2, but don't you think he could do better than?
He couldn't even do the number 3 in Houston.
They played him.
What about OKC?
They gave him a chance.
OKC was a bad basketball.
You think he's starting if he goes to the Lakers?
No.
So what are you talking about? They're giving him the same chance the Rockets gave him.
I think with LeBron on your team, facilitating wise, he's not gonna take bad shots.
They need defense, bro. No team is gonna pick him up. They need
defense, bro. They don't need defense.
They need defense.
They don't need defense.
They're trying to win a championship.
I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year.
Why do you think they're trading for a reason?
They're trying to win a championship, bro. They need defensive pieces.
Fair point. That's a very fair point. But I feel like their defense with Tyson Chandler, I think it's good enough to get by. You're right. It never hurts to have a reason. But their defense is better than it was fucking in the beginning of the season. It's good enough to get by.
Sure, I trade. If the Rockets still.
You're telling me if they add Melo and keep the team as constructed, they can't still be good enough to get by on
If the Rockets still own the rights to the Melo, I think they should trade the Melo to the Lakers for Michael Beasley. I'll take that.
Oh my God.
You'll take Mike Beasley over Carmelo Anthony?
Now this is getting hurt,
bro. He's not doing that.
Mike Beasley?
Mike Beasley's not doing nothing.
Because he's not getting any
I'm leaving too.
I'm leaving.
I'm sorry.
You'll take Mike Beasley?
I think I might have to leave, man.
Give me Mike Beasley, dog. Bro,
That
you
would
see
be
what he
the
did.
opposite.
You see what he did last year for the Knicks, bro.
Nah, he hasn't done shit.
Come on.
He hasn't gotten the minutes. There's too many players on.
Melo's still better than Mike Beasley.
Yeah.
Come
Without
on.
question.
Come on.
If you said someone like Caldwell Pope, I would
answer
bring
this
this
question. Answer this question.
Undertaking with a coffin.
Now this is turning into a road.
Technically, he is on the team.
He is
He's not on the team yet.
He's on the team.
He's not off the team
You
yet.
might as well say Michael Carter Williams is better than Melo. For some reason, the Rockets are keeping him. Why are you keeping him?
That's ridiculous.
And I got something to say.
He's producing.
Start the show.
He's part of the reason why y'all fall off.
Man, the Rockets fell off.
Yo.
It's not
Come on.
it's not Melo's fault. It's the Rockets' fault.
It's the Rockets' fault indeed. Let us know what you think about Melo's career. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wrestling with
He can
Things.
give you a quick tell.